Yo, what up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Welcome back to the Think and Reflect podcast show where you can voice your opinion. I'm your host, Ricky D. And on this week's show, we're going to be talking about welcome back. We're going to be talking about the importance of emotional intelligence in relationships. That's what we're doing today. You hear me? That's what we're doing today. See, I'm over here playing with this board. It's the Think and Reflect podcast show with your boy Ricky D. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? What about now? Oh, there we go. We sounding good right there. Checking in, checking in. Yeah, on today's show, we're going to be talking about the importance of emotional intelligence. Of course, we're going to have some fun facts, holiday of the day. And we got the segment, the sports corner. There's been a lot going on in the sports. We got the big trades. It's still, we got until 3 p.m. today. So if you tuned in live, today is the trade deadline at 3 p.m. Eastern time. But if you've been paying attention, I like to start the show off with the quote of the day, which is, time is a created thing. To say I don't have time is to say I don't want to. So basically, time is, like I tell people, it's something we just use. It's a tool for us. Time is like a tool. It's a tool for us. So, we gotta, put it together and then believe that we want something out of it, because it took me a while to figure it out. I'm still figuring it out, but I know more than I knew because I'm always trying to get better. Like I always tell people, if you do your best, only thing is left to do is to get better, even if you don't actually accomplish what it is you're out to achieve. There's been a lot going on too, though. So, current events, there's been a lot going on. I don't even know where to start. Of course, Trump in the news, but we're gonna rest in peace to Irv Gotti. He passed away yesterday, so we give him a moment of silence. But the biggest story that I came across this week was the little girl that protected her mother, 6 years old. She remembered that thing was in the host of recipes to, but that's why we got to learn to be gentle in life. Like, use our time wisely. The boy Kendrick won like 5 Grammys for the. Hey, they basically took, Drake got his money, but his I guess they ain't care. The industry said we're gonna give Kendrick 5 Grammys for this. Oh yeah, the deep seek, the China AI people was jumping on it, but America trying to come up with like a law that you could face up to 20 years for using it. But I also read that they also is taking your information and it's theirs or something, like they own the information once they get it. Yeah, so DeepSeek, they say it's the bomb, but it's also a lot of, like I always say, it's pros and cons to everything in life. So you gotta wonder, like, weigh your pros and your cons when it comes to it. Like the egg. Oh, did you hear about they say somebody stole 100,000 eggs, which was worth $40,000. Cause I ordered some food out of a restaurant a couple days ago, and they had a sign said each egg they charging you 40 cents for each egg you get purchased. So if you need 2 eggs, they gonna charge you an extra 40 cents per egg. That's wild. But getting back to that boy Kendrick, man, Kendrick, I don't know what they got going on, but it's always something in the mix. It's always something. So, we don't know until it actually like hits the fan. But they be knowing, like, I guess they prepping him because he about to be the Super Bowl performer and everything. So, Kendrick Lamar, don't kill my vibe. And they not like us. It been a lot of stuff, man. China, the UPS ain't taking no shipments from China. So if you got some orders coming in, hopefully it's local orders and not from China. It's gonna affect a lot of the bigger stores, like people that like to shop on Shein, Temu, the new hot site. I like Temu. Temu be coming in handy when you want to just try and see what something is. You know what I'm saying? They got some little trinkets on there worth them couple bucks. We always trying to get our values, our money's worth. We always trying to get that. But speaking on that, China. I thought it's crazy because Trump was talking about how they was gonna have him and the China dude was talking about peace. So I'm like, man, what happened to the peace? You know what I'm saying? Y'all seem to be going at it. Him and the China. I guess they, China. It's just something about this power thing, man. People be wanting to have all this power, and the best power to have is the power of yourself, man. That's just my opinion. You can voice yours too with the hashtag voice your opinion, TNR Peace Show, or you could text 440-999-9585 so I can screen and we can chit chat, tune in live. If you're tuning in live, we on YouTube and Twitch at the moment. I might jump back on Facebook. But yeah, we just trying to grow. That's all it is to it. Like time is a created thing. You got to create your time and use it to the best of your ability. But you know, getting back to the point, Elon Musk, man, they protesting. They say Elon came into the building getting information. So now they trying to prosecute him. The senator. I read it, but I ain't really pull it up. But it's a lot going on in the world. Like Trump moving fast. Put it like that. So they got the new we talked about the DEI thing. You just gotta research. Do your research, man. Like, don't just panic. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the best thing that I probably could tell you though at the moment from my life experience. I'm a little sluggish this morning too, y'all, because usually I've been asleep a little energy in me, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm just going off natural energy. So but I'm here, man. I'm here. It's Thursday, February 7th, and you tuned in to the Think and Reflect podcast show with your boy Ricky D. We talking these current events right now. Man, it just be so much going on. You could just with the current events, you gotta. That's why I seen the one guy say he say when you do podcasts and you talk about current events, you probably need to do it every day because by the time somebody listen to the show or see the video, it's a whole new thing going on. But that's why I'm going live on YouTube and Twitch so we could be in real time. So make sure you like and subscribe. So next time you can get the notifications. Don't forget to download the SPREAKER app so you can always listen to the audio version every Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But that deep sea thing, though, America, sorry about that, but the AI is just part of the world now. Like, it's really part of the world. So that's almost like learn to adapt, man, or just drown. Because it's taking over jobs. So you got to find a way to make it be part of your world to where it can benefit you instead of hurting you. That's the best thing I could tell you about that when it comes to the AI, because it's a good tool though. It helps make certain things like it helps you like you might have to go over it to do your proofreading, but I done used it and it done help me a lot. Like, it really have. Like, it makes things a lot simple, So don't run from it, man. Don't run from it, because like I say, it's here to stay. It ain't nowhere around it. We not about to get around it. Oh yeah, and going back to the Grammy. See, I'll be jumping around, but I'm still in the current events on y'all. But I was tripping because they was talking about how Beyonce, she won the country music album of the year, I think. But then the one guy, Isaac Hayes, fan base. If you a social media head, make sure you go start you a fan base account. Shout out to the boy Isaac Hayes. He got the fan base social media page, but he was talking. He was showing how she wasn't even trending on Twitter like that. You would think that was something that'd be trending like heavy. Like, okay, yeah, Beyonce just won country music of the year, but that's intelligence, emotional intelligence. Hey, and man, it's just because I'm just thinking like, man, because they know how to like make the narrative. They like, it's like the narrative is always seems a little scripted, if you would say. So it's like, okay, yeah, she won there. Somebody was like, this is why she and is not an actress because she can't act. Like she was looking like she was but she did not look like she it's like she knew it, like, oh me? Yeah, you won. You know you was winning. But yeah, them current events. Let me see if something else that happened in the world while we talking. Cause you know, the world the world anything anything could happen. Oh, they got current events right now. Let me see. Okay, so oh yeah, the federal workers, a lot of them agreed to the buyout. So people, man, you just gotta adapt, man. You gotta learn to adapt, man, and find you a source that kind of you can truly like kind of almost you really can't depend on nothing, but like almost reliable. You know, like some people, then the government, you know, they shutting down stuff. You know, they shutting down stuff. Like I just say, the federal workers, but they also, I just heard, I ain't did the research on it, but I heard like Section 8 people, low income, like how they just was living on it. Like they said now you only gonna be able to like only have it for a couple years. Section 8, low income is only gonna be allowed to, you know, like I always tell people, you know, nothing wrong with it, but like that's just some stuff you use as like a stepping stone to get you further ahead. And most people get comfortable with it, but you know that's a life lesson. You know, that's almost like saying you don't want it because you're not thinking about the time that okay, I got time to save money to invest it, like to make my life better because that's like the most what word would I say? That's the paying to have a roof over your head is like the most important source that you need to establish a life. Like I just shared the video. I forgot the guy's name, but he was talking about how you know the best place to really win, like to get your life in order, is from the house. So that's one of the most important things in our lives is to have a shelter, especially a shelter that's fit to um help you like achieve certain things, like set your goals and you know like you're able to accomplish things from that area. But boy, oh boy, oh boy. But before we go, you know, I really wanna what y'all what been on y'all mind out there, like use the hashtag voice your opinion, TNRP show, and let me know like your thoughts on what's been going on in the world. Like I say, you could call in 440-999-9585. I always get weird with them nines. Them nines be crazy. Yeah, we got a lot going on in the world, man. So current events, real time, there's always something going on. Let me finish checking and see what they got going on over here. It's just so much. That boy, because Trump came through the door, man. He came through the door. You got Bill Gates talking about Elon Musk. It's just a lot. But that with the current events, I'm gonna slide on over And when you all get a chance, make sure you visit Brew Euphoria Coffee. Click the link in the bio to grab you a bag. We got ground and we got whole beans, bitter root, dark French roast coffee. Brew Euphoria. Every sip is a bliss. Did I say? Hey, this is what it. Hey, when you ain't you capturing the blissful moment with each sip. Brew Euphoria coffee with your boy Ricky D. Shots fired. Yeah. Let me see what else we got over here. I'm a sound effect head. But yeah, now we about to skip on over though, man. This the one I might wake up on y'all because this the sports corner with your boy Ricky D on the Think and Reflect podcast show. It been a lot going on. Like I say, it's the NBA trade deadline today at 3. Your boy Myles Garrett of my Cleveland Browns wanna get traded. I say, hey, don't hold on to somebody that don't wanna be with you. So get what you can, but you know what? It's a lot of cap casualties that's making it hard to just trade him off rip. So it's looking bad for the Browns, boy. We in a massacre. It's a lot going on. But the trade deadline, the biggest trade was the boy Luka. Luka went to the Lakers. Brian said he ain't know nothing about it, but Rich Paul is AD agent. And you know, Rich Paul is also Myles Garrett, where he worked for the agency Clutch Sports. Shout out Rich for coming up from the, cause we come from them streets. But yeah, today is the trade deadline. The Cavs, they got a squad, but I think they need to add a piece. They've been looking at the guys Hunter and Johnson, but both of them like. Everybody, the Cleveland teams are in financial limbo. Like everything, every dollar is counted. Is take them over thresholds and all type of stuff. But Jimmy Butler got traded to Golden State. Kyle Kuzma went to Milwaukee for Milton. Zach LaVine went to Sacramento. The Lakers picked up another center here, a young guy named Mike Williams, I think. Yeah, sports boy. The Cavs though, they still got the best record in the NBA, so that's why it looked hard to trade for the Cavs. But when I seen them play Boston just so tall. Like most of their players is tall, so that's gonna be a hard matchup for the Cavs if they meet up in the playoffs. That's the only reason I feel like they need to make a trade. Let me see if it's been some new trades going on anyway. But this boy Myles Garrett, speaking of LeBron, he say, yeah, I talked to LeBron. Hey, Brian left Cleveland twice. Hey, but guess what? If he want to do a buyout, I'll take him back. Yeah, Brian have us over the top, especially for the playoffs. Well, my girl, baby, always texting me like I'm just. But yeah. Oh, I said the NFL trade deadline. It's I done typed up the NFL. It's the NBA. This phone of mine. That phone. I put it on silent, but not to watch. That's what you gotta be careful. NBA trade deadline. Let me see what they got going on. The NBA trade deadline tracker brought to you by Yahoo Sports. Okay, so we got Luka to the Lakers. Oh yeah, little Fox. Darren Fox went to the Spurs. Like I say, Zach LaVine went to the Kings. The Mavs got Celeb Martin. The rest of them is like some. Valanciunas went to the Kings. The Kings trying to add to by subtracting. It looked like. Brandon Ingram went to Toronto. So ain't been nothing new as of now. Nobody knew. So from the look of things, the Cavs probably ain't about to make a trade. The Kings kind of like added. They kind of Zach LaVine. They got a new center. I wonder how Kyrie and Davis gonna work out. But you know it's about to be Super Bowl weekend, so who y'all got? I think I believe that what's the name got like the better team, Philly, but KC got more Clevelanders on it, so I'm gonna see if KC can get that 3-peat. I ain't really a gambler, but I might put a little bet in on one of the apps. But before we get to this segment, emotional intelligence, I want to hit y'all with the holiday of the day, which is Optimistic Day. So we thriving to be optimistic. Let me see what Optimistic Day actually means. Today also Bob Marley's birthday, Babe Ruth, Natalie Cole. It's a reclaimed social media day too. Share your cheerful stories because we are in dire need of Ronald Reagan Day. I pick Optimistic Day. Optimistic Day is celebrated on the first Thursday of February and takes place on February 6th this year. The day focuses on building and sustaining a positive future. Are you wondering how this is possible? Well, anything can be achieved as long as you stay focused and optimistic. In fact, an optimistic person is more likely to be happy and motivated. On this day, there are also optimistic organizations that focus on spreading optimism by giving way to different programs that build leadership skills and creativity. Hence, the day celebrates not only optimism, but also optimistic clubs and members who have formed several communities to benefit the youth. They started in 2013. That's a good day though. Thinking together for one. That's what the focus is for that, to teach the youth leadership, entrepreneurial and leadership skills. Like teach them that is, especially the earlier you start, the better it is. Like the younger you are, the more of a chance that you have of achieving like some goals that you probably wouldn't, but you got to learn to be a leader first so you can take. You got to learn to be a leader first. Optimistic day. Of course, I got to hit y'all with the fun fact. And since the show, I came across this one. I'm surprised I ain't been seeing this one, but it's some shit called aldoxophobia is the fear of other people's opinion. I want to hear your opinion, and you can let me hear that or see that by either liking and subscribing to YouTube or use the hashtag Voice Your Opinion TNRP Show. Call in 440-999-9585. The Think and Reflect Podcast Show with your boy Ricky D. One second, y'all. See what's going on over here.
I can maybe see the screen. That might be cool.
It's your boy. Yeah, we over here on Twitch. YouTube at TRN TV, TNR TV 1021, and Twitch at TNRN TV. Yeah, while you at it, don't forget to grab some of that Bavaria's clothing collection. That's Bavaria's clothing collection on most social media platforms. Click the link in the bio so you can shop. It's a new season coming. We got spring attire, we got shoes, we got them all. That's Bavaria's clothing collection, a consistent show of dash and spirit, bravery. To rule a kingdom, you must tame the jungle. If y'all know that's that sign for that Think and Reflect segment where I'm gonna be going in real quick or talking about the importance of emotional intelligence. I'm gonna keep it short but sweet and simple, so we can go and get up out of here because I want to start my other day, make it productive, get the juices flowing. But yeah, emotional intelligence, man. The importance of it in relationships, because the emotions is powerful. Emotions are something that controls how far we gonna go. Because if you make the wrong decisions based off emotional decisions, it could turn out to be real. How would I say that? It could turn out to be dreadful. It could be a good thing, but it could turn out to be a bad thing, and that's the Think and Reflect segment where we talking about the importance of emotional intelligence in relationships. Yeah, I had this book though. I let my cousin see it. He gave it to his father because he was looking for some books. I had never. I think I came up on another one because I go to excuse me, like the book sales, when they be having the book sales at the library, I go in. I be like, they be like, grab a bag and fill it up. I'll be filling it up too, boy. But yeah, it's very important to control your emotions, especially in any kind of relationship, intimate, professional, like just the connections that the ability to be able to not react and learn to respond, which is not easy. You know, we all be learning on the go. You know what I'm saying? Unless we actually like study how to, and most of us ain't study how to. We really just be learning on the go, like I say. So, but let me look up the actual definition of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand, use, and manage your own emotions, and to understand and respond to the emotions of others. So that's probably the biggest key, because if you can't kind of try to like understand why the other person is feeling so way, or you automatically got to kind of understand yours. Like they say, we feel then you think, or do you think and then you feel? But my opinion is you feel then you think. Because when you feel it, that's how you either respond or you react. So after you feel it, that's when the intelligence come in to understand what it is you're feeling, so you'll know how to bring it out. But it is crucial. It is a crucial skill for success in all areas of life, including personal relationships, work, and school. So it's a book though. It's called the Emotional Intelligence. Here go another: the capacity to be aware of, control, and express one's emotions, and to handle interpersonal relationships. Emotional intelligence is managing your emotions, understanding them, using them to express how you might want to, how letting the person know how you feel, like and perceiving is like, okay, not assuming, but now maybe this is why they feel like that, or because you, like I say, we instantly got to do it within ourselves. Uh, Cause it really can. Cause I mean, I done had a few relationships, but and nothing is perfect. So, but when you learn to like understand and hold and control your like thought process, your emotions or whatever, and it makes it better. Like cause some people can get all heisty and feisty, then it turns into a you know what I'm saying. But when one can recognize their emotions and then like um what's the word I'm looking for? Dialect, or basically just have it to where the other person can understand it. But you got to make sure you understanding it like personally first. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to just really take the time out. That like you got to want it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what time is for. Like to schedule your life to where you can make your living, your existence better. And emotional intelligence, like they say, it's it affects every part of our life. Like it's a skill that we need. We need this skill. We need to emotionally be able to recognize how we feel, how the other person might be feeling, because it could be a bunch of misunderstanding. We don't take the time. Because I remember plenty of times I didn't let my emotions take over the moment. How you feel get what's the time that you probably didn't use your emotional intelligence skill set. Use the hashtag voice your opinion TNRP show. Because I really would like to know. I really would like to know how other people feel about emotional intelligence. We got to find ways to approach, like to become better at it. Like basically woo-sa. You know what I'm saying? That's probably one of the best situations. But yeah, man, I would really like to hear y'all words so we can start this listener spotlight segment I want to incorporate in the show. So where I talk about what some of the viewers and followers had to say about the topic, which is emotional intelligence. Like I said, we're gonna be talking about relationships and connections all this month. So it's the month of Cupid. Yeah, I got another little segment I might try to incorporate too. It's gonna be like a little game trivia section but I need y'all to start engaging, man. I can't start the segment if I ain't got nobody engaging. I see y'all to come listen and watch later, but I need y'all to be in real time. That's why you need to like and subscribe on YouTube or Twitter. I might come back to Facebook, not Twitter, but Twitch. I might even start going live on Twitter. I'm going to just be live everywhere on y'all. So make sure you like and subscribe. TNRP Show on most social media platforms. That's TNRTV 1021 on YouTube and TNRTV on Twitch. Make sure you say the number 440-999-9585 to text your topic of discussion or how you feel. It's basically just a screening process, because I don't want people just calling in and then, just blaming. Some people take stuff as a joke, but it's 440-999-9585. But again, don't forget to shop Bavaria's clothing collection. We talked about it. It's been a lot going on. There's probably some more gonna happen before the next time I talk to y'all. But with that, I'm gonna wrap up this week's show, this week's episode of the Think and Reflect podcast show with your boy Ricky D. Make sure you go like TNR Radio on Station Head because I'm gonna come daily, song requests. I'm gonna let you can hear from me every day. See, but right here today, we on the Think and Reflect podcast show I'm focusing on a topic. TNR Radio, we just jamming. We gonna have different days of the week. We gonna have maybe some 80s, some 90s, some slow jams, some oldies but goodies. But you gotta like and subscribe on Station here. That's TNR Radio. But I really need y'all to engage with that hashtag voice your opinion TNRP show. And with that, your boy is out. Can't wait to see y'all next week. Make sure you like and subscribe. Download the SPREAKER app. Think and Reflect podcast show with your boy Ricky D.